Hey, so I'm here with one of my longtime clients, and I'm just going to be asking them some questions so everybody can get a great viewpoint of what things have been like in my practice. So, you and I have been working together for a very long time now. And if you want to just share a little bit about what that has been like.
Yeah, I first came to see you, I think you'll remember, from the frozen shoulder. I was experiencing frozen shoulder, and one of the unique things, I guess, of my situation is that I don't respond to most techniques that a lot of other massage therapists would bring into the table. So I don't respond well to deep tissue or Swedish. My body will get overstimulated, and it'll cause me to seize up and have the opposite reaction. So one of the main reasons that I came to see you was that I required somebody who was good at light touch and who understood how to get the body to move and relax in ways that didn't involve like really deep digging in, like how to gently reach the process. So that's how I originally got to you. Actually, another massage therapist recommended you. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that nervous system focused work with very precise, gentle movement into the body is something that a lot of my clients, like you and others, have found very resourceful. In terms of how you perceive my work, how is clinical assessment from my perspective and then the execution of those techniques for you?
One of the things I really liked was how thorough you were in asking questions and kind of following up, like, how does this feel? How is this moving for you? How does this impact your daily life? What do you want it to do? Which is not often what people ask, like especially as a hypermobile person. Your care providers normally want you to do what they want you to do and not what you want to do. So the fact that, when we're having these assessment conversations, you're asking, what is it that I want out of it? What did I lose? What do I want to regain? What are my end goals? It was really helpful and beneficial, but also the fact that you listened and you maintained consistently throughout. Like, I've had other providers, say promise back to the light touch, like promise, like no deep tissue, and then once they had me on the table, start digging in and insisting they knew better than I did, even though I live with this body. And I know when it doesn't do well, and I'm the one who's going to have to suffer the consequences when someone doesn't pay attention. So the fact that you actually listened and not only heard what the problems were, but also, understood the kind of challenges that might be involved in getting me the kind of care I needed, and that you took that on as a challenge that you were capable of meeting, and not, treating me like I was the problem because I didn't do what you wanted, which is what I was getting from other care providers. That was helpful.
Oh, yeah, I am so sorry you've had that experience. That has also been my experience as well with some of the providers that I have experienced, including physical therapy and massage therapy. And that consent piece you're talking about, that you're speaking to, is incredibly important. So I'm glad that you were pointing at that. Okay, so then the other thing I want to discuss with you today is I'm starting up a mutual aid program, so that I know that financial constraints have made it so that you and many other people I know have been unable to access this level of care. And as you know, it takes a lot of financial capacity to run something like this, between the heightened level of air purification, the protective equipment that I have, the far UVC I would like to buy, and just the level of detail and quality care that I provide. My rates are inaccessible to people like you and to people like myself as well. So I started this mutual aid program, and my supporters here, once they start funding me, I will be able to provide an hour of my time once a month to someone like you at no additional cost to you. How much of an impact would that make on your life?
Honestly, it would make a huge one. There are, a lot of things that I'm trying to do to help improve my own self-care. But the thing is, there's only so much you can do on your own. Sometimes you need extra help. You need expertise that you don't have. And finances are often a barrier to accessing that. And so having the opportunity to get extra care or support where it's needed is really helpful.
Okay, great. Yeah. I mean, I would love to be able to provide this to you if we can get enough supporters. I think that as a cornerstone of my work, accessibility is a foundation that we need to be able to provide COVID-safe massage therapy that is consent-focused and that has the capacity for individuals who are disabled. Massage therapy is not a luxury.
And care for people who are immunocompromised shouldn't be a luxury.
Exactly. It should not be a luxury, and I'm happy to provide it.
But it is definitely a struggle finding other care providers who do, or who are conscientious about that care.
Exactly. And I'm hoping to continue to set the example for that and maybe change their minds by just doing the work that I'm doing and maybe open up more access points for people like us.
Mm-hmm.